Chantal from Fusion. I'm back with another video for you guys. So as I mentioned last week, each week we're going to offer you activities and a video to introduce a profession that's related to environmental design. So how was last week? Did you guys enjoy the activity? How'd it go? So thank you so much for sending in your pictures. If you guys want to see other works of other students, there's a link down below for you guys to check that out. So today we're going to talk about a profession that has gained quite a lot of importance in recent years. You guys are probably going to get a little excited and interested, especially being at a young age. So today I'm going to show you guys the job of a graphic designer. I'll tell you about the presence of the work of graphic designers in our environment, how to become a graphic designer, and finally I'm going to show you guys how to recognize work of a graphic designer. So I'm going to show you guys some of these works and then later present you guys an activity that you could do at home. Currently in the world, communication is essential. There are more and more platforms that we use to communicate. Obviously, there are the more traditional ones, such as newspapers, radio, TV, telephones, and posters, but there are also many on the web, including apps. So, to increase communication, the visual aspect is very important. Thus, there are many professions in the visual arts that are used to create these beautiful interfaces, posters, logos, and others that we are currently seeing. So the graphic designer's job is to create visual material. It's essentially a communication profession. So their job is to create clear, effective, and innovative visual communication products that respond to the needs expressed by a particular company or organization. So graphic designers work on getting a message across with graphic forms, digital or non-digital, through various mediums. So these could be printable materials such as billboards or posters, or they could be virtual tools such as websites, applications, or illustration and animation. So the knowledge is based on topography, the use of signs and images, and the art of layout. So the graphic designer essentially acts as a mediator. They ensure that the information shaped is well received and appropriate for the public. Graphic design features or is related to many other specialized jobs, such as infographics, which is the design of digital material, or we also have brand design that designs a visual program for brands, or we also have web design that designs applications, such as maybe for navigation, and then we have illustration and many more. Above all, a graphic designer is someone with a lot of talent, with an artistic sense, someone with a lot of imagination and creativity. A lot of professionals are self-taught, meaning they learn their own way by their own means. However, for better consideration on the job market, it is important to have a background in graphic design. It also allows you to gain knowledge of tools, software, business practices, and teamwork. So there are several options for courses of study that lead to the profession of a graphic designer. So at the stage up level, we have certificates and diplomas, and at the university level, we have a bachelor's of graphic design. The graphic designer can collaborate in the realization of various types of projects, including visual identification projects, such as logo creation or brochures. Then we have advertising projects, such as posters and advertisements. Then we have production projects, such as image processing or photo editing. And finally, we have multimedia projects. So this includes animations and websites. So graphic designers generally work in the arts, culture, and leisure information and communication sectors. They often work for a big company or an agency, or they could be freelancers that get paid to do the job. So graphic design as we know it today really began to develop in the modern era. That being said, the end of the 19th century to the beginning of the Second World War. The name graphic design appeared in the year 1922. So during this time, we really saw the development of the first graphic design agencies, notably in Austria and Germany, but we also saw the emergence of great graphic designers, such as the famous Paul Rand, who wrote about his ideologies and theories when it came to graphic design that have totally influenced the graphic design industry today. So graphic designers need to find that balance between being aesthetically beautiful in their work and trying to get the message across that their design contains. So this can be seen in the logos for Ford, UPS, and IBM. Since the 1950s, we have slowly evolved into the digital age by adopting the computer. Thus, we saw a new age of mass communication and the development of new artistic styles and methods. Graphic designers use high-performance softwares and tools, and they also collaborate with other professions such as architects, urban planners, environmentalists, artists, and more. Graphic design in Quebec is highly developed and is recognized both at the local and abroad levels. It's distinguished by its inventiveness and high level of quality. In fact, our province has design agencies that excel in print, graphic design, video games, movie credits, and advertising. In fact, graphic design is amongst many things present in our urban environments. Such we have exposition projects, there are wall projections, signage, and multimedia presentations. So we receive a multitude of messages throughout our daily lives. Okay guys, so now it's time for our super fun activity of the day. So here is the color wheel. So the color wheel consists of primary colors. So we have our red, yellow, and blue. Then we also have our secondary colors. So these are green, orange, and purple. And the rest are tertiary colors. So if we split this color wheel into two halves, we have our warm colors on one side and our cool colors on the other side. Okay, so you might be like, okay, this is cool, but why is it so important? Well, graphic designers use this color wheel to choose the perfect combination of colors in their creations. So let's say you really want your design to pop. Well, you're going to probably be using complementary colors. So complementary colors are those that lie directly across from each other on the color wheel. So you have, let's say, yellow and purple, or the famous green and red. So this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be recreating this color wheel with objects we find at home. So it's essentially a little scavenger hunt. So you have to find objects of different colors around your house, and you're going to be placing them in order to recreate the color wheel. I find it helpful to have the color wheel with me when exploring this activity and trying to find these different objects around your house. Then after, you guys are going to be taking the colors that you've used to create your color wheel, and then you're going to create a rainbow because everything is going to be okay. So let's get started on the activity. Okay guys, so I'm going to take you on an adventure around my house to find objects for our color wheel. So here, for example, we'll start off with, I found a bunch of pens. I love colorful pens. So we're going to put that in our pile. Just set those aside. Here we also have some Post-its. So this is like an orangey yellow, and we have a pink. So we're going to definitely use those for our color circle. Okay, so let's go find some more objects around my house. Okay guys, so here are all the objects I found around my house. So now what we're going to do is divide them by color. still not satisfied? Are you guys still in the mood to create more? Well, I'm giving you guys the little challenge to create a mandala with the objects you found at home. So here are some examples to get you guys started. So I hope you guys are going to like this activity. Don't forget to take pictures of your creations and have lots of fun. So this is where our video ends for today. I had a wonderful time showing you this beautiful profession. Don't hesitate to go back on certain parts of the video that you may have missed to rewatch them. Don't forget also to send your pictures to your teacher, and you could send any comments if you have any. And yeah, so in the meantime, I wish you guys a great week and see you guys soon. Bye!